Hi, I'm Patricia Brown from Mount Vernon Athletic Club, one of the personal trainers here. Today we're talking about cardio health, heart health, since February's Heart Health Month, and heart disease is the #1 killer in women. So it's specifically important to women to keep our hearts healthy. So today one of the things I want to let you know about is the American Heart Association's guidelines, what they recommend for cardiovascular exercises. 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes of cardiovascular 5 days a week to 150 minutes a week, or vigorous activity for 25 minutes for 3 days a week. So I'm going to talk about that more than the moderate. Moderate is walking your dog, taking the stairs instead of, an elevator, that kind of thing. Moderate is just walking slowly on a treadmill, that kind of thing. But let's talk about vigorous, which we have found is much more beneficial. You get better results by vigorous activity. So the activity I'm going to talk about is HIIT training. You might have heard of it. It's HIIT, which stands for High Intensity Interval Training. And so I'm going to show you a treadmill activity with HIIT. But HIIT is it's periods of high intensity followed by either rest or slower activity. So if you're on a treadmill, then it's be more like a sprint with a walk. So it just depends what your activity is. Okay, so it's high bursts of energy followed by a lower activity. The American Council of Sports Medicine found that high intensity exercise actually increases your aerobic capacity over a shorter period of time than just doing endurance training. So even if you're a distance swimmer, you're a distance runner, you can benefit from HIIT training. Okay. So today I have Jasmine. She's going to just help us out on the treadmill. This is just an easy treadmill workout. And again, you can do any activity this way. So do a 3-minute warm-up. She's on the treadmill. She's at a 3.0 miles per hour speed. After her warm-up, and I'm not going to make her run today, but just kind of show you, she would increase her speed after her warm-up. And obviously the speeds that I have here are going to be different for everybody. An 8 mile per hour sprint for some people is not the same. That may be way too much for some people and not enough for others. So you would time it. You would be sprinting for 1 minute and then immediately press down and go to a 3.5 mile per hour for 1 minute. Okay? And you're watching the clock, right? You've got it timed, you're watching it. As soon as that minute's over, you increase your speed and you go back to that sprint. And then we're going to also increase the incline. So anything that you do to make your heart rate work harder, your heart work harder, and your heart rate go up faster, then that's intensity, right? So we're going to do, she could add incline, so now she's adding the incline. I've got her at an incline of 10. Again, that all depends on the person, okay? And the speed of 6, so your speed won't be as high if you've got incline. And she's going to do that for 1 minute, right? So then when that minute is over, she will repeat this, all right? She'll go for a minute walk. So it's a minute of high intensity, a minute walk, high intensity walk. Okay, so that's active recovery. She's not stopping, she's actively recovering and going right back into that high intensity workout. So this workout, you do it for about 8 rounds. And then you'd have a cool down. So it's just that combination: high intensity, sprint, walk, incline, walk, sprint, walk 8 times, just over and over. And that is the workout. That's the wonderful thing about HIIT, is it's fast. It's 20 to 25 minutes or less, depending on what kind of intensity you're doing, and you're done. Right? It's not a long 1 hour on the treadmill slowly going. I always say if you're gonna do it, make it worth it. So you came here, you came to the gym, you got your clothes on, you got your shoes on, make it worth it, right? Make it worth your money, make it worth your time. And the good thing about HIIT, again, it's not a long amount of time. Another thing with HIIT or with any workout, you want to remember it's about perceived exertion. So everybody's perceived exertion is different. But I want you to be honest with yourself. Perceived exertion versus real exertion. You know, are you really, really tired after your workout? Like you should be tired when you're done, right? Not just a little casual walk on the treadmill. You want to be tired. Then your body recovers, and with high intensity exercise, we have a longer recovery period, so you won't have to do it every single day. You could do high intensity 3 days a week. Give yourself some recovery time in between, okay? Because it is harder on your body, okay? So again, make it worth it. Perceived exertion versus real exertion. You want to be exerting yourself. And so if you're thinking, well, I'm new to exercising, I haven't exercised in a while, then I want you to just gradually do this. If let's say you're just walking on a track, then you would start with 1 minute walking at 3 miles per hour, and then 1 minute of walking at 5 miles per hour. Slowly add on. Or if you're a person who's, okay, I've been running now for a while, I'm at 1.5 miles and it takes me 30 minutes, then let's say try to do that 1.5 miles in 25 minutes. Slowly increase the intensity. All right? Thank you for joining us. Any questions? Okay. Thank you.